What is going down, everybody? Kraken MC here, and welcome to a bit of a different stream. Um, so before I get into anything, let me go ahead and get the hockey thing. Tampa Bay Lightning hat, Tampa Bay Lightning jersey. That's right. We are fully Tampa Bay Lightning today. Um, so this is going to be a little different. We're just going to be chatting here. Um, and the main reason that I'm doing this is I wanted to just kind of give you a little bit of an insight into my head, um, and what we're where the channel's going. Um, so obviously the channel's not going anywhere, right? I'm absolutely loving this, thoroughly enjoying, and in all honesty, I would love, absolutely love, to become a YouTube partner one day. That is kind of a dream of mine. And I know it's crazy, like I'm mid 40s. Um, and a lot of people have those dreams when they're a kid. But, here I am doing this, and I absolutely love it. And I would love one day to, get this channel to become a partner and, really start to take off. And one day, hopefully it will. Um, but right now, so I'm not ready to discuss all the family things that are going on. I know I've been saying it the last several streams that family things are happening. It can disrupt either stream times or if a stream happens at all. Um, and basically, it's upsetting me. Um, to when I started this, I thought streaming was definitely the way that I wanted to go, because mainly. Um, I just thought like I said in the first stream, I think I didn't know how to do any editing or I didn't even know how to get Streamlabs set up or OBS or any of that, right? Um, so, I thought streaming would be easier, just have a set 2 hours this day, 2 hours this day, and we're good. Unfortunately, um, that hasn't been working as of late. With a lot of things going on in the real world, and family and everything. Um, yeah, not being able to put out consistent content, that is my number one thing, right? I want to put out the consistent content all the time, right? I absolutely do. Um, but unfortunately, I am unable to do that right now. There's definitely some things going on to where sitting down at a specified time for a specified length is not. Sorry, I'm bringing up Minecraft, and it kind of froze everything for a second. But my biggest thing is I want the consistency, and there you go. There's Butter out there making a ton of noise. But anyways, my biggest thing is I wanted to make sure that that consistency stays no matter what. And like I said, with the streaming 2 hours at a time, it's it's getting to the point where that may not be the case, right? Um, so hang on one second. I've got a delay going on. Where do I go? Right there. Okay. I am turning off. Hopefully, you all can hear me still, but I'm turning off the back feed in my ears because it had a huge delay and I couldn't think straight. It was bothering me, but I want to keep the content consistent, right? And I think the best way for everything going on, in the family life, is going to be recorded content. I think that is going to be the way. I am not at all saying that streaming is dead. Not at all. We will continue streaming. I just don't know exactly when. I'm not going to have a set schedule of streaming for at least right now. We'll see how things go. But For right now, at least, it is going to be recorded content. And my plan is that I'm going to stick with the Tuesdays and Thursdays like we've already been doing. But the plan is that on Tuesdays, Riverbend Rapids is not going anywhere. Okay. Riverbend Rapids is going to become a recorded series at this point. Um, and I've actually already started recording a little bit for it. And every Tuesday, that will release. The time, we'll see. I don't know if you all had a chance to check out the Hardcore World released today. And I released that at 11 a.m. I may go back and change that. I don't know. I know there's a whole lot of things out there that say, well, you have to release your videos at 3:57 on this day to get the best views. Look, I'm gonna go by basically the views that I get, right? And we'll just see how it goes. So the time may differ, but every Thursday from here on out, including today, which obviously episode 1 came out, the recorded hardcore series is going to release. And then every Tuesday is going to be Riverbend Rapids. I'm going to continue that. I'm absolutely enjoying Riverbend Rapids very, very much. And I'm enjoying all of this. I'm enjoying the recorded content, actually recording and editing. I'm really enjoying that. Um, I'm also still enjoying streaming. It's just right now with everything going on, this is the best that, at least in my mind, right? And I could be wrong. This is the best I could come up with to make sure that, you know, we bring consistent content to this channel. Now, in all honesty, pulling the curtain back a little bit, episode 1 of Hardcore released today. I already have episode 2 scheduled and ready to go for next Thursday. Um, so I'm staying ahead with the recording. And if we start getting to a point, which is all tentative, right? Maybe we'll get a couple of episodes a week from a series or something like that. With me doing the kind of slow go, it helps to, really pump out content, right? You're not going to see a ton of progress, but you're going to see, I'm hoping Riverbend Rapids ends up being a 500, 600, 700 episode series, Um, eventually we'll get there. Who knows? But, and I'd love the hardcore to get that way too. Now it is hardcore, so who knows? Um, but, um, but that's kind of where I'm coming from because I feel like with the bits and pieces of time that I have to play, and record and edit and all of that, I feel like I can get more recorded content out than streaming. Okay. Now, like I said, that does not mean streaming is done. Not at all, right? Still going to turn the lights on and the camera every now and then, and we'll enjoy some Minecraft together. I want to continue that because I want to be able to communicate with people, right? Anytime anybody comments or says something, I want to be able to react in real time. Well, kind of a delay because of YouTube, but for the most part, real time and keep going back. And in all honesty, that's why I decided to do this as a stream. I was thinking about doing it as a recording, um, but I wanted to, you know, I wanted to go ahead and get our stream in today, and that way anybody that is used to the stream and all of that stuff, at this time, exactly what's going on, and it's trust me, content on this channel is not going away. I am going to continue to put out as much content as I possibly can. Um, you know, as long as life allows it. um, but uh, but I absolutely am enjoying the recorded, um, doing the editing. I'm actually enjoying that a lot. Um, so yeah, I think this is going to be great because not only is it better for me as far as time, um, and just having little chunks to go ahead and record here or edit here, things like that, rather than a 2 hour set stream that I may not be able to make or not. But I also think it's going to help you out, the viewers, right? I get it. I completely get it. That a 2 hour stream, that's a lot of time, right? I mean, that's a full length movie, and even longer than most movies. Um, People don't have that kind of time to sit down and watch an entire stream. Now, those of you that have, thank you very much. Absolutely, hugely, outstandingly appreciated. Um, but a 2 hour stream or VOD or a 25 to 30 minute video. I think that the 25 to 30 minute video is going to be easier for people to watch, right? Especially when we're doing 2 of these streams a day. I know some of my favorite YouTubers out there that stream. I barely get to check them out. I don't have the time, right? I want to watch the recorded stuff, and um, if I even do watch a stream of some, like a stream series, one of my favorite YouTubers had a stream series that was hardcore and had a special stream. The very first episode was 6 hours long. It literally took me like 6, 7 days to get through that one stream. And then, all the other streams, I was so far behind. I never once caught a live stream until the series ended. Um, it's difficult, right? People don't really have the time to sit there and watch two-hour streams a week or two-hour VODs a week. But if we're doing two 25 to 30 minute videos, people can watch that, right? People can tune in. They have more time to be able to do that. And my not at all doing this because of YouTube. Wow, try that again. Not at all doing this because of YouTube analytics or algorithms, but the analytics show that a lot of people tune in for about 29 minutes on a stream. That's the average. So, the numbers do kind of justify what I'm saying, but I'm not doing this because of that. I'm doing this because I think it's the best for everybody, to be honest. I really do. Um, so hopefully everybody understands this, and you know is okay with this. Hopefully this will bring in some more people. But like I said, streaming is not going away, not going away at all. Right? We are going to continue to stream. It's just going to be spread out a little more, and we'll see. Maybe eventually we can come up with a schedule. Um, but that's going to be more along the lines of um, how far this channel can grow. Right? We get more and more people. Um, we get to be like a YouTube partner, things like that. Um, it's gonna allow us to do a lot more and spend even more time doing this. Right now, this is a hobby, and I love it. I absolutely do, and I'm not getting rid of it. Right, I'm gonna keep doing this hobby. But you know, just in a different context a little. We're gonna do the recording, and every now and then we'll get some streaming in there, and we'll go from there. But I think that's gonna wrap it up. Just a quick 15-minute stream, and this will obviously go out as a VOD. But that's kind of in a nutshell what we're gonna be doing. Um, so yeah, keep an eye out for more episodes coming from Riverbend Rapids and more episodes coming from the hardcore world, which, by the way, spoiler alert, um, I do have a name and a plan now. I do. I'm not ready to release it yet. In fact, this is a big one of those, cliffhangers, if you will. You're not even gonna know it next week on the episode. It's gonna be the week after. So yeah, got some time to think about what you think it's gonna be. I don't know. We'll see. But if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to share with, please feel free, drop a comment down there. Um, I would much appreciate it. And if you do enjoy my style of what we've done so far in Riverbend Rapids, please check out the hardcore world. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a little bit more intense because it's hardcore, and anything can happen. So I think that's going to be it. But yeah, I hope everybody has an absolutely fantastic day. So be good, be nice, and have an absolutely fantastic, wonderful day. We'll see you.